NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
So when we talk about medical tourism or tourists in the new era, we need to concern everything because like environment, they need to be like friendly to the environment as well, and also concerned about the health. When they come with a wellness treatment from the tourism, medical tourism, we need to make sure and ensure that our health workforce needs to be enough or appropriately managed to make sure that people in the country can be treated well, accessibility to the health workforce, and also tourists that come also be treated well as well.
Tonight we explore Thailand's inspiring steps toward a healthier future, from transforming a health workforce and introducing a country as a new tourism destination. These two agendas are going to be discussed at the 17th National Health Assembly, which is going to be organized very soon. Join us tonight as we uncover how this vision could impact Thai people's lives and its global standing. สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for joining us today. So the 17th National Health Assembly will be organized on November 27th to 28th this year, right? Can you tell us an overview of such assembly and its significance for Thailand?
National Health Assembly is stated in the National Health Act 2007 as a policy process related to health. And the main objective is providing the forum for all sectors, academic sector, government sector, private sector or civil society to join together and discuss among them and end up with the consensus resolutions or policy recommendation for health to make sure that the policies related to health sound and healthy. And this is a kind of platform which is quite new in Thailand because health, the definition of health in Thailand, according to the Act, has been changed. Health is not the absence of just the absence of the disease, but health means you need to think about physical, mental, spiritual, and social well-being. So that's why we need all sectors to get involved to discuss on the policy related to health, not just the public health sector, but we also need non-health sector. And the National Health Assembly is a kind of bottom-up policy process, but it's not replacing the top-down policy process, but it's like the to add up with the top-down policy process because National Health Assembly, anyone can submit or propose the agenda items to the process, and anyone can propose the issue related to health and discuss together. And after we end up with the sound resolutions, we propose to the National Health Commission. The National Health Commission office as a secretariat body of the National Health Commission, and then propose to the cabinet for either acknowledgement or approval. It depends on the resolutions of the National Health Assembly.
So in a way, it's kind of like a platform of discussion between the government and the public citizen, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. The public citizen can be academia or civil society or private sector.
Right.
Yeah.
And this year, the two main agendas will be transformation of workforce and the new tourism. How did you come up with these two topics?
Actually, because of the objective as indicated in the Act was that this is a forum that should be organized yearly. And actually, the Act also defined Health Assembly as the forum to discuss friendly between the state and the people and ensuring that this discussion would lead to a good way to create health in the society, and it should be done in a systematic way. So when we talk about the National Health Assembly at the national level, this needs to be and should be cutting across all sectors to ensure that we have inclusive participation by the public. So these two issues has been proposed by many people, and then we have to use the process to ensure that we are talking the same thing. And that means the document that we come up with, the title will be indicating the direction for health.
Can you give us more details about transformation of workforce? What do you mean by that?
The keyword is transforming, right? If we want to have a better, healthy society, that means we need to start from the end point. We want a healthy society, so that means everybody in the society needs to be healthy. When we say everybody, we have to think of the people in three groups. The majority would be the lay people. This is the biggest group and most important, that we ensure that if you talk about a healthy society, everybody needs to be healthy, so they have their role to play. So this is the first group that when we want to transform, we have to transform to make sure that all people have the mindset that know that they have their role. This is their business. They have involvement, they have engagement to make sure that their health is good, which means they have to, at the individual level, they need to have a healthy behavior, and then they need to take care of the people around themselves. So this is the domain of the self-care that needs to be we need to go into details on how to make people understand this. This is the first group of the people, right? The second group is the professional. By professional, we mean doctors, nurse, dentists, physiotherapists, pharmacists, you name it. These are the leaders in terms of knowledge and skill in both health promoting and disease prevention, and also in curative, the treatment of diseases and rehabilitation. This group also needs to understand what the society needs to do to achieve a healthy society by the first group of people, right? And the third group of the people is in between the lay person, the general population, and the professional. These are the group, for instance, the volunteers, health volunteers, and also caretaker for the people who cannot help themselves, the bedridden population, or the elderly. So this group may not be trained long, but they need to have some standard. And so all these three group of people, they have different needs, but they have the shared, they need to have the shared vision that achieving a healthy society is everybody's business. You have some role. And if you understand the role and you play it right, then the Thai society would be a healthy society in the end.
But transformation in your context, it means transformation of knowledge, skills. And attitude, right?
Yes.
But
yes.
Why do you use the word transformation? Because doesn't it exist already?
It is
self-care and the primary care. Yeah.
This is very good and challenging question. This is the basic idea of the public health circle. but it is not very well taken in under the aging society, and also we have challenges all the time from the technology disruption, from the change in the world, including the emerging infectious diseases. So everything around us always change. And so in this change, if you have only the direction, it's not enough. You need new knowledge. You need new set of skills. You need a new understanding. What has the outside world, what are affecting us, and then how we should respond and what kind of response would be fitting. So I think that's it's the thing that it's always going on like that. We need to keep this in mind and then transform. When we go back to the word transform. Transform means we would like to change something that is outdated or maybe not, it is out of context. It is not that those are wrong, but they are not suitable to respond to the new challenges,
Right.
something like that.
Right. As an expert like yourself, during the COVID, due to lack of medical resources, Thai people are told to stay home and take care of themselves a lot. Do you think in a way this is a force for people to rethink and redo how to take care of themselves?
When COVID comes and go, people sometimes still have fear. Some may not have understand that right now COVID has changed itself, so we can adapt ourselves to a more freedom that we get. And in that sense, if we don't want to be attacked by the other pathogens in the future, what should we do? How you can make yourself more immune? How you can ensure that your health would be maintained? So these kind of things needs the current knowledge and skill set, and also interventions, right? So everything, it is according to the fact of life that everything changes all the time. So we have to adapt ourselves.
If you want to experience a variety of foods, come here to Thailand, where the art of food transcends taste. Experience the fiery Massaman curry, the zesty Tom Yum Goong, and the refreshing crunch of Somtam. Celebrated worldwide, Thai cuisine is a symphony of spicy, sour, sweet, and salty, crafted to perfection. And the flavors of the food, you will also experience Thai culture through a variety of dishes that maintain the unique characteristics of different regions in Thailand. Begin your journey to experience unforgettable culinary adventures here in Thailand. Explore sports tourism in Thailand, where tradition and thrill unite. Immerse yourself in Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs, and witness the power in historic Bangkok stadiums. Experience the agility of Sepak Takraw, reflecting Thailand's athletic spirit. Beyond these, Thailand's vibrant sports scene, from surfing to marathon, awaits your participation. Discover the passion and culture of Thailand through its cherished sports. Your adventure begins here. Welcome to Thailand, the land of smiles. where cutting-edge business thrives amid centuries-old traditions. Thailand stands at the crossroads of innovation and heritage in the heart of Southeast Asia. Step away from the boardroom and into paradise. Rejuvenate on our sun-kissed beaches or explore enchanting rainforests. Experience seamless travel with convenient, swift cross-border journeys that meet global standards. Delight in our rich history, savor the flavors of our renowned cuisine, and immerse yourself in the vibrant tapestry of Thai culture. Thailand, a harmonious blend of business and leisure, tradition and innovation, waiting to be discovered. Thailand awaits. Your adventure begins here.
NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
If to compare with other countries, the level of knowledge and skills of self-care of Thai people, in what level do you think it is? Yeah.
Not very
Not
good.
good.
Not very good. We have. I think that when you talk about a group of population in Thailand, we have about nearly 70 million people, right? In this group, certainly there would be people who know best, right? So we can have the gradient of a spectrum of the knowledge and attitude and also literacy towards health. In Thailand, in my opinion, I think that the society is looking for money all the time. And in looking for money, sometimes we forget that health, like Kun Tipicha has mentioned, we have four dimensions. We have physical dimension, we have mental dimension, we have a social dimension, and spiritual or intellectual dimension. This is very important that if you know what is good for you, then you go for it, right? But people define good differently. So there is something that we need to understand, that good for health is good for health. So this kind of thing we need to, people need to understand and practice, and it would be good for them.
So in a way, health doesn't mean lack of disease anymore. It means well-being,
Well-being.
of your
Yeah.
physical
Definition.
and mental, spiritual.
Four dimensions.
Right, four dimensions.
Four dimensions.
Right. And how do you see this workforce transformation agenda would impact the overall health and well-being of Thai citizens?
Well, as we are dreaming for a better Thailand to live in, right? Better means more healthy. And when you are talking about a very good country to live in, a very good place to live and die, that means you should be living happily and healthy, right? And then you should spend all your lifetime without to get the negative effect, negative side of disease of health. For instance, you get the disease, you get the sufferings to the least possible, right? So actually it is like that, and it is possible to do that.
Of course it's possible. We have
It's
to believe
possible.
that.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
But that is the dream, right? But if you would like to put dream into reality, you need to know how, and that how is the thing that will be the idea of the transformation, because the idea is that you need to go with the healthcare delivery system that is better than before. The primary care needs to be strengthened, and primary care would be covering the self-care. So self-care is one subset of primary care.
Right, right. And going to the second topic, it's new tourism. What do you mean by that, new tourism? New kind of tourism?
when we talk about the tourism, I think it always comes with the economy. Yeah, that's why the theme of the National Health Assembly this year is about the economy in the new era and well-being and sustainability. And I think the tourism at this time for the National Health Assembly is talk about the modern tourism. So if we talk about sustainability and economy, I think we need to talk about the using national resources appropriately and being friendly with environment. So the tourism, in this sense, we mean that it needs to be friendly with the environment and the whole system that related to health. Because as I mentioned earlier, and also Dr. Somchai mentioned, the health we means all dimensions. So, and now we also talk about One Health. One Health means like the concept of the international. That means everything is related to health: human, animals, environment, ecosystem. So when we talk about tourism and economy and health, you need to. It's like a challenge. When we talk about tourism and medical tourism, that we would like to focus in this era. That when people come, the tourists come. There will be treated with the health and health treatment, wellness, and everything. So it's related to the workforce as well. So you need to make sure, and it's a challenge that how can health and economy can be developed in balance. Because as we know that people's health is good, it can bring about the development of economy. And vice versa, health can be the outcome of the sustainable development. If people's health is good, you can do anything, any production of the country, and that will bring to the development of economy of the country. But if people's health are not good, maybe the GDP or economic growth is not good. So we need to concern both health and economy in balance. And as I told you, vice versa, health can be the outcome of the economy development. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about medical tourism or tourists in the new era, we need to concern everything, because like environment, they need to be like friendly to the environment as well, and also concerned about the health. When they come with a wellness treatment, from the tourism, medical tourism, we need to make sure and ensure that our health workforce needs to be enough or appropriately managed to make sure that people in the country can be treated well, accessibility to the health workforce, and also tourists that come also be treated well as well. Because tourism now we talk about many things, safety, environment and economy could bring to our country. But we need to make sure that, okay, we don't just think about the economic growth, but we need to think about health of people as well. Because when there is a tourists come, they can bring about the national resources use. So we need to make sure that, okay, it needs to be appropriately. And that's the challenge for the sustainability. And I think that's the concept that we are going to talk about this issue in the National Health Assembly.
But tourism accounts for a very large proportion of our GDP.
That's right.
Have you discussed the agenda with the government representative?
Yes. Yes.
What do they think about
I think that they come to help us carve out the policy statement, and we are presenting that policy statement online. People can just go in and check out what is the policy statement and what are the approach that would be crucial to achieve that, right? So that is put in the Health Assembly document, and it would be scrutinized again in the National Health Assembly the 17th
Right.
at the end of
what
this
about
month.
the private sector? Have you discussed with them?
Yeah.
What is their feedback?
We also organize one health assembly, the provincial health assembly in Krabi, and in Krabi, the tourism industry they come to participate,
Right.
and they propose quite a few issues about any measures, any pain point they are suffering from, those kind of things. So this is the beautifulness of having a participatory process, and with the organized system that we proceed from the issue. What are your problems? How can we frame our thought? How can we figure out what should be done? So these are the all-in-one in the process, trying to achieve all of this, and then come up with the policy statement that everybody would be happy with, and then they don't have to wait for the cabinet's resolution. They just can implement at their own place.
Have you studied this kind of phenomenon in other countries?
The country like Japan, I
Japan.
think, when they have the tourism in certain city, it comes with a health product or product based on that city to make the value added to the products, and so they can sell this to the tourists that come to Japan or certain cities. And we have this, we also have this an idea to Thailand as well. Like we have many herbal products and many traditional medicine or traditional treatment, which is like Thai massage or whatever, which is the traditional. So we can add the value to these kind of products that come with the tourism to make the economic growth, and as well the health and wealth of the city can be developed as well. I think that's what I can think about for the from the health products, and also for the health workforce that we mentioned. We need to do like collaboratively among private and public sector, public-private partnership about the healthcare centers or hospitals that private and public have to work together for the to make sure that you don't lack of healthcare workforce in the hospitals to treat with visitors and hosts, so we can work together. That's what we have learned from other countries as well, and from the WHO as well, right?
This process has been established by the Act in Thailand for 17 years already. And the prototype is the United Nations process. You know that this is adopted and adapted to be fit in with our context, Thailand's context. So the important point that you mentioned, you asked, is that elsewhere besides Thailand, any countries they are doing this kind of process or not? They are doing, but very few that has come to being having a law that indicate that you have to do this continuously. So I think that this is one thing that is very good for Thailand, and it's have at least legally this guarantee that the government and the people can have some forum to discuss, and this discussion would lead to healthy policy.
So let's hope for a positive outcome of this assembly. Thank you again for joining us. It was very useful discussion. Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับ